Most poultry farms fail, especially when the owner depends on workers to run the farm while monitoring from a distance. It's not that running a farm remotely is impossible. The real problem is usually poor planning, not knowing what to expect, money leakages, mismanagement, and weak record keeping. These 5 challenges are the main reasons many farms collapse when the farmer is not present every day. These are real struggles that can frustrate even the most passionate farmer. But the good news is there's a way to solve all of them, from planning to daily operations to tracking profit, so you can stay in full control of your farm even from far away. One of the biggest keys to success in remote farming is knowing what to expect and planning ahead. To make this easy, I designed a tool called the Poultry Pro Planner for layers. It gives a clear step-by-step roadmap to manage a flock, starting from day-old chicks all the way to the end of the cycle. It shows you feed requirements, expected egg production, costs, revenue, and profit. More importantly, it can also help you detect issues like underfeeding, mismanagement, or even theft before they grow into serious problems. Let's see how it works. When you open the file, the first step is to enter your flock details in the dashboard sheet. For example, if you're starting with 100 layer birds, just type in the number of birds, feed prices, the cost of each day-old chick, labor costs, and monthly health expenses like vaccines, medicines, and disinfectants. You'll also add the expected price per egg tray, the number of eggs in a tray, and the price of mature birds. As soon as this information is entered, the Pro Planner automatically updates the rest of the workbook, giving you a clear view of daily needs, expected egg production, and potential revenue. Next, the structure and equipment sheet calculates how much housing space needed. It shows the ideal width and length for good ventilation and calculates the number of drinkers, feeders, and nesting boxes your flock will need. All of this is customized based on the number of birds you entered in the dashboard, so you don't have to guess. The daily record sheet automatically tracks feeding and production. Daily feed adjusts as the birds grow, and expected egg production is calculated. Layers usually start laying around week 18, and the system shows the expected daily egg counts and tray numbers. Comparing the actual results with these projections highlights any major differences, which could indicate underfeeding, stress, illness, or theft, allowing you to take corrective action in time. The feed program provides a detailed breakdown from day 1 to the end of the cycle. The egg production sheets set realistic expectations. The summary sheet brings everything together, showing total expenses, revenue, and net profit. The break-even flag identifies the exact day when all startup costs are recovered, and every gain after that counts toward net profit. With these features, the Pro Planner for Layers combines planning, daily monitoring, and financial tracking, giving farmers the ability to manage the flock efficiently and maximize profit even from a distance. If you plan to start from point of lay birds, there's also a version specifically for that. For farms raising dual-purpose birds, use the Pro Planner for dual-purpose birds, which works almost the same way as the Pro Planner for Layers. The main difference is in revenue and expense calculations. If the egg tray price in the dashboard sheet is set to 0, the tool calculates for meat production. If it is greater than 0, it calculates for egg production. The expected price per mature bird is used in both cases. This simple adjustment automatically switches projections between meat and egg scenarios, saving time, ensuring accuracy, and helping farmers know what to expect, whether they focus on eggs, meat, or both. Planning is only part of the solution. Execution and accurate tracking are just as important. This is where the Automated Record-Keeping Toolkit comes in. It ensures everything planned in the Pro Planner is actually carried out on the farm, providing a clear, organized system to monitor daily operations, inventory, sales, and staff activity. There are 2 versions of the toolkit. One is for farms with 2 teams. For example, one worker handles all farm activities while the other manages all sales-related tasks. The other version is for farms with a single team that handles both farm management and sales, or for farmers who manage all activities themselves on site. For farms with 2 teams, there are 2 separate files, one for the farm manager and one for the sales manager. Each manager works in their file independently. Let's start by looking at the farm manager file. The farm manager records the number of birds in the dashboard and input data in the daily records. This is the most important part of the toolkit and only takes a minute each day. Simply enter the date, the age of your birds, how much feed and water they received, any deaths, and a quick note if something unusual happened. You'll also record egg production, feed usage, vaccinations, and any other relevant information. In the inventory sheet, every item coming in and going out, whether it's feed, medicine, or equipment, is tracked automatically. automatically. The toolkit calculates what's left, and if stock drops below 20%, the cell turns red as a reminder to restock. One important tip is to be consistent when naming the same item. For example, don't enter layer feed in one row and layer feed in another. The system treats them as different items. The egg summary sheet is fully automated. It shows totals for the last 7 days, the last 30 days, and the current month, including cracked versus good eggs and averages per bird. Make sure the date on your device is correct before opening the file. For monthly reports, just enter the year and choose the month in the green cell. The tool calculates everything behind the scenes, and the report is ready to print or save as a PDF, but remember to put your farm name. Batch reports work the same way. Simply enter your farm details, and the system prepares everything automatically. In the Sales Manager file, the Sales Manager records the number of trays received from the farm and the number sold, along with all expenses, sales, and stock tracking. Monthly and batch report sheets are hidden by default so that workers don't see them. Only the director can access these with the provided password. To view them, go to the Review tab, click Unprotect Workbook, enter the password, right-click any sheet tab, and select Unhide. For monthly reports, enter the year and select the month in the green cell. The report will be ready to print or save as a PDF. For batch reports, you'll see total trays sold, average price, total sales, total expenses, and profit from the Sales Manager file only. This reflects profit from sales activity, not the overall farm profit. In the financial summary, you manually input expenses from the Farm Manager, pulled from the Farm Manager batch report, and expenses from the Sales Manager, pulled from the Sales Manager batch report. The tool will then calculate a percentage profit or loss and overall net profit for the entire batch, considering both Farm Manager and Sales Manager inputs. After viewing, you can hide the sheets and re-protect the workbook by right-clicking the Sheet tab, selecting Hide, going to Review, then Protect Workbook, and entering your password. All reports can be printed or saved as PDF files, giving a clear and accurate overview of farm performance. This toolkit reduces theft, ensures accountability, and keeps records precise, solving problems like mismanagement, financial leakages, and poor record keeping. At the end of each week or month, as decided by the director, both files are submitted to the owner or director for review. If the numbers match and performance is close to what was expected, then operations are running smoothly. If there are differences or actual performance is far from expectations, for example, fewer trays recorded by the Sales Manager than produced on the farm, or if you are expecting over 10 trays every day, according to the Pro Planner projections, but the farm is only producing 5, the system flags it immediately. This helps detect mismanagement or theft early. For farms with a single team or solo operators, the single file version combines farm management and sales tracking in one place. Daily records of feed usage, egg collection, bird mortality, health treatments, sales, and expenses are all recorded in this one file. The toolkit automatically updates inventory, calculates totals, and generates reports for each batch or month. Low stock alerts make sure feed, medicine, or equipment is restocked on time. The reports are hidden by default, just like in the Sales Manager file. To view them, follow the same steps as before to unhide and hide them using the password provided. Both versions include automated reports that summarize production, sales, expenses, and profit. Monthly and batch reports can be printed or saved as PDF files, giving a complete overview of farm operations at any time. These features make it easy to see if the farm is running efficiently, whether staff are following procedures, and whether revenue matches the expectations set by the Pro Planner. With the Pro Planner and Record-Keeping Toolkit working together, all 5 problems are solved. Proper planning and knowing what to expect are handled by the Pro Planner. Mismanagement, financial leakages, and poor record keeping are prevented by the Record-Keeping Toolkit with alerts for differences and hidden automated reports. Staff accountability is enforced, and the director can monitor performance remotely. Together, these tools give farmers full control even when not on the farm. Every feed decision, vaccination, sale, and production metric is monitored, compared to projections, and summarized. Problems are detected early, corrective actions can be taken before losses occur, and profitability is maximized. With these tools, uncertainty becomes control, guesswork becomes data, and potential losses become predictable profit, making remote poultry farm management efficient, transparent, highly profitable, profitable and easier than before. Because I care about your success in poultry farming, I've created a complete bundle for layers. It includes the Poultry Pro Planner for layers from day-old chicks up to week 80 and a version for point of lay, the Automated Record-Keeping Toolkit for both two-team and single-team farms, the Automated Feed Calculator, the Automated Layer Feed Formulation Toolkit, and a business plan template. There's also a bundle for dual-purpose birds with the same set of tools. For a limited time, I'm offering these bundles at a 20% discount. If you want to download the bundle, the link is in the description. You can also download any single tool if you don't need the full bundle, and let me know in the comments if you want me to create a bundle for broilers too. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more practical poultry farming tips.